Hello everyone, my name is M. Akhila Prabhu and today I will be briefing about my team members and the project that we are currently working on. This is our team. We are a team of 4 members currently pursuing our BTech from Canada Engineering College, Bangalore in the branch AIML and we are in our second year. Talking about the project or the model that we're working on, it mainly focuses on one of the most commonly faced issues in India, and that is the dust. When we travel to different places or when we visit different places, we often notice that there's a lot of dust particles that get accumulated in the roadsides or in the area between the road and the dividers, etc. People are not aware that it's because of these dust particles that we face health issues, many respiratory diseases, etc. So this dust enters the lungs and leads to a lot of respiratory diseases, asthma, allergies, skin issues, etc. There are chances for the dust particles to enter the eyes of the rider, causing it difficulty for him or her to ride the vehicle, which can also lead to accidents, etc. And dust on that gets accumulated on the vehicle parts also leads to corrosion. What is the main cause for this dust to get accumulated? In India, the unpaved ways on the roadside is often left as it is. But if you consider the foreign countries, the unpaved ways are either covered with the lawns or plants are planted or footpaths are constructed over it. So let us check out few examples or few pictures. These are the images of foreign countries. Here we can see that the lawns are being developed, or we can not see any unpaved ways left as it is. But seeing the pictures here, these are some of the pictures of India where we can see the construction. Keeping in mind about the health and the safety of our people, our team has been come up with a unique idea of developing a model which helps us in cleaning the dust particles present on the surface. So this is how our machine is going to look externally. It is designed by one of our team member. So the internal connections between these components are somewhat designed like this. So let me explain in brief about the working of our machine. The solar energy, which is the external power supply, it helps us in charging the batteries. The battery is the main component which delivers power throughout the system. The two main and the important components in our machine are the DC motor and the suction motor. Power supply is connected to both and the suction motor uses a suction pump in between the two brushes. So the brushes that are used here, we can see these brushes here. So there are two brushes used. So the first brush rotates in a clockwise direction and the second brush rotates in an anti-clockwise direction. The first brush is directly connected to the motor through the shaft and the belt. In order to reverse the direction of the second brush, we are making use of the compound gear system that is also connected to the shaft and the belt. So what basically happens here is when these both brushes starts rotating, when one rotates in clockwise direction and the other rotates in anti-clockwise direction, the dust gets collected in the center of both the brushes, and at the center we are going to provide it with the suction pipe which helps us in sucking the air and the dust particles into the machine. From here, the collected dust particles is passed on to the core. What are the features of our product or the machine? So first is that it uses solar energy for its functioning. So for the charging of the batteries, it uses solar energy. Second is it has brushes which cleans the surface and helps us in suctioning of the dust particles into the machine. Third feature is that it has water sprinklers which settles down the remaining dust particles. So the whole idea behind developing this model is based on two of the important factors. First is it should be easy for the people to make use of this machine. That is, any age group should be easily able to use this machine. So we have not made sure that we do not include any complex steps in this. Secondly, we have kept in mind about the cost of these machines. As we all know that in the foreign countries, people are fined or punished if the lawns aren't maintained in front of their houses or shops, etc. It's not practically possible to bring up such rules to power in India. Instead, it should be made mandatory for everyone to clean the area in front of their houses, shops, buildings, etc. And people not following the same should be punished or fined. This can help us in making India a lot more cleaner and safer. We think that the machine that we are going to develop is going to make it a lot more easier for people to keep their surroundings. It's not practically possible to bring up such rules to power in India. Instead, it should be made mandatory for everyone to clean the area in front of their houses, shops, buildings, etc. And people not following the same should be punished or fined. This can help us in making India a lot more cleaner and safer. We think that the machine that we are going to develop is going to make it a lot more easier for people to keep their surroundings clean. So, this was a brief explanation on how our machine is going to work, what is the basic idea behind the working of this machine, the components that are going to be used in this, and the internal connection of these machine. So, regarding the specifications of the components used in this machine, we are going to attach the PPT, which consists of all the extra details. Thank you.